Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I bet you're wondering, aren't all portable buildings basically built the same? So if you've seen one, you've seen them all. You've been to Lowe's, you've been to Home Depot and looked at theirs. You've been to maybe one of the other dealers and you thought, well, they're all the same. Well, you're probably right that all of those are the same, but Graceland buildings are built a little bit different. So no, they're not all built the same. I'm gonna go inside of one of our economy line buildings. We build an economy line and we build a standard quality line. I'm gonna go inside one of our economy lines, which are built very similar to all of my competitors. And then I'm gonna go inside of one of my standard quality buildings and hope that you can immediately see the difference in quality. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you the differences, all right? Just a second. Here I am outside of one of my smaller lofted barns. First thing that I want you to notice, that's OSB in the walls, not plywood, okay? OSB walls, the floors are composite, not plywood. Wall studs are 2x4s, but they're 24 inches apart, fewer wall studs. We do double ours every 4 feet, okay? Let's see, what else? Well, those are your major differences. Your ventilation system, there's a vent there, there's a vent there, and we have a roof vent system. Okay, that's standard in our economy line. This is how our economy line is built. Very similar to what you're going to find from the other companies. And some of those other companies, you have to build it yourself, right? The floor is composite floor, which means not plywood. It is put together using tongue and groove, so it's still fitted together with a seamless, kind of a gapless fit, so it's still one giant solid floor, even though it's made up of pieces. Right? Underneath the floor, in the subfloor, are 2x4s, not 2x6s. So this is very much a standard build for our economy line and for how most of my competitors build their buildings, their portable buildings. Now I want to go into not my economy line, but my standard line, and I'm going to show you the difference. It should be immediately obvious to you as soon as I walk in. Plywood. Plywood in the walls. Plywood in the floors. 2x4s are 16 inches apart. We double them up every 4 feet. It's standard in every Graceland building. More 2x4s in a wall means a stronger wall. Bottom line. Now, the floor is 5/8 inch plywood, and it is fitted together using tongue and groove, so it's basically a seamless, gapless fit, which means it's bug proof. There's bugs underneath your building, they're not coming up through these seams, because the fitted together using tongue and groove. It's really a gapless, seamless floor. It's one giant floor instead of a bunch of different plywood slabs that are laid down, okay? The subfloor is made of 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4s, okay? 2x6 floor joists like these, all right? Now in a loft, the floor is an OSB floor. Only in the loft area, you still have plywood down below. All right, standard in every Graceland build, right here is an aluminum soffit ventilation system that runs the entire sidewall of the building, that side and this side. Standard in every Graceland building. It's a Graceland patented exclusive. You won't find it anywhere else. That improves your air circulation. Also, up above is a screened in roof ridge vent. Screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it improves your airflow. When you combine the soffit vents on the sides and the roof vent above, this building stays 10 to 15 degrees cooler at a minimum compared to a building that does not have this type of ventilation system. And this is standard in every Graceland. So are all portable buildings the same? Well, most of them are, but not a Graceland. They're a cut above. So I'm hoping you can see, obviously, what's different. There's also some other big differences. Our roof. We use OSB roof decking, 7/16 of an inch, just like you would build in your own home. If you were building a home, you would use roof decking like that. Okay, then this building has an optional upgrade inside. That's called a radiant barrier. That's optional. You do not have to get that, but that radiant barrier blocks out or reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, so that makes a huge difference in the hot summertime. But that's not standard. That is an optional upgrade. What is standard is that roof decking that it's on, and then on the outside is the metal roof, and in between the two is a little moisture barrier. That's standard for how we build our roofs. Many of my competitors do not use OSB roof decking. They use 1-inch wood slats that go across here. They just put several 1-inch wood slats spaced apart. That makes for a roof that is not as strong as ours. Okay, next, our roof trusses are attached to the walls using these metal hurricane clips. Our roof is engineered to withstand 150-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That makes a huge difference here in the Ozarks. If you're looking at a building that does not have metal hurricane clips attaching their roof trusses, a strong gust of wind could take that roof right off of there. Okay, so that's something for you to keep in mind. We build using better quality materials, and we build them in a better quality manner. We do use premium grade lumber for our wood. Okay, we pay more to buy a premium grade of lumber to give you a higher quality building. That premium grade, those are for our 2x4s and our 2x6s. All of the lumber and the wood that you're looking at is pressure treated and comes with a lifetime warranty. Limited, but a lifetime warranty. So I'm not aware of any of my competitors, okay, that have a lifetime warranty on their treated lumber. Mostly because they don't use any plywood in the walls or floors, okay? So 25-year warranty on the metal roof, limited lifetime warranty on all of the treated lumber. We offer a 7-year warranty on our workmanship. All of my competitors only go 5 years on theirs. We build a better building with better quality materials, and we stand by that with a better warranty. Okay, so keep that in mind. Our warranties are better, our quality is better, our materials are better. And right now, even our pricing is super competitive with my competition that's out there. This is a true story. I had a guy that drove almost 3 hours to come and buy a building from my lot because the nearest dealer in his town was not a Graceland dealer. They wanted a building built like my economy line that was next door that I showed you originally. And it was a big one. And they wanted it for $5,000 more than my standard quality build here, which means plywood walls, plywood floors, 2x4s are 16 inches apart, doubled up, 2x6s in the floor joists. He was going to pay $5,000 more for that building for a lower quality. And he said, why would I pay $5,000 more for a building that's of lower quality with lesser warranties? It's a no-brainer to choose a Graceland, and that's why he went with one, and he recommends it to everyone, including the people in his town that he knows, and they're almost 3 hours away. You do not have to drive to my lot to buy one of these buildings. If you are interested in one, all you have to do is message me right here on Facebook. We have a no credit check rent to own available. Cash price is always the lowest price, but the no credit check rent to own has no penalties for prepayment. So if you pay it off early, that saves you money. You're not locked in to that payment every single month if you pay it off early, okay? All you got to do is message me if you have any questions or if you are interested. I encourage you to look at to read the video description of this video, where I'll put a link to view my current inventory as well as a link to my frequently asked questions page. Aloha from the Ozarks.